Gen Z is definitely the most cooked generation ever, and I'm worried for Gen Alpha. To be honest, I think Gen Alpha is like 16, 15, 17 year olds. Like my little brothers and sisters generation, pretty much. Um, and I'm Gen Z, obviously. I was born 2000, so um, yeah, I'm just worried for this generation, man. It ain't looking too good, you know. And I usually don't make videos like this anymore because I don't like complaining or talking about politics or things going on right now. I like talking about more positive things, and I guess you could say my videos about where I'm talking about like past things that happened like in my career, that's kind of negative too because I'm like living in the past kind of and I'm not moving towards the future. But those are the videos that the fans wanted, so I put those videos out because people hit me up telling me to tell those stories. That's the only reason I did that. And if you're a fan and supporter of mine, I'm gonna give you the content you want because I do anything for my fans and supporters. So that's why I did that. But today I wanted to talk about something else. This channel doesn't have any niche or theme. I just talk about whatever I want to talk about, whatever y'all want me to talk about. It doesn't really have like a niche or like a theme. My fault. My hair looks pretty bad right now too. I just washed my hair. It's still drying, so it looks kind of rough right now. But ignore it. Anyways, yeah, our generation is cooked, bro. That's all I can really say. Like, nobody wants to come together and like work together, and everybody's just too focused on themselves, and everything is so underwater, bro. Like, the only thing that's going good are like businesses and churches. Businesses and churches since COVID time have gone up, and more people have come around, and Ashland itself, where I live, has expanded. It's become Glen Allen, like slowly. Like, they're building new things everywhere. They built a new Chipotle, Five Guys. They just built a Five Below, Popeyes. All this stuff was not here 4 or 5 years ago. And it's become crazy busy. Like, there's so many people. But they're all old heads. They're all boomers. They're not people our age. You know? And Gen Alpha, bro, there's probably not going to be a lot of, like, people going into the next generation because Gen Z already can't have kids because of how bad shit is. Imagine Gen Alpha. Are they going to be able to have kids? No, probably not. So, Gen Beta, bro, is going to be so small. It's going to be down to, like, so many people, bro. Like, if Gen Beta even happens, even if it even exists, you know, I hate to be negative and like think like pessimistically, but humans could go extinct. Like, the way things are going right now, bro, that could happen. I'm not trying to sound crazy. Y'all might think I'm sounding like a crazy person, but I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but it very well could. Just the way things are going, man. Like, people aren't getting married and having kids anymore because the economy is so bad. Like, it's hard to find a job. Jobs aren't paying well. And the job market just sucks. There's already AI in warehouses, bro. And they're not giving us any hours. What are we supposed to do? You know? And just the older generation is just telling us we're lazy, bro. Which is far from the truth. We want to work. We're just not being given the hours, you know? And we can't find a job, you know? I'm not talking for myself. I'm talking for other people. I do my own thing. I make my own money. I don't depend on the government or the system. So, yeah. But yeah, man. Chasing your dreams is the only way out. I've been saying this. I'm going to keep saying it in 2026. Chasing your dreams is the only way out of this shit. Or you're going to be stuck working a regular job for the rest of your life till you're 80s old on your deathbed. Like, chasing your dreams is the only way out. Becoming your own boss is the only way out. You got to escape the system, man. You can't rely on the system. Because the system does not want you to win. They want to take your soul and suck your soul for all it got. Like, they don't want to see you win, bro. They don't want to see you prosper. Because if you prosper, they're not going to make any money. They're not. They need us. We don't need them. They need us. You know, they need workers. Without workers, their business ain't gonna boom. You know, they're people that work 9 to 5s, bro, are in the matrix, and they're helping someone else's dream come true when they should be making their own dream come true. They're helping someone else's dream come true. Like, let's say a hotel, for instance. Without workers, the owner would be doing all the work. And you know how long that would last? Not very long. In a hotel, you need all these workers. You need housekeepers, staffs, front desk, like all that stuff. Not just one person can do all that. I mean, the owner could try, but it probably wouldn't last very long, you know? Because all these people checking in, you're going to need all these rooms. Like last minute, only one person can't do all that. So without the workers, people aren't going to be making no money. You know? And they're already trying to build robots, bro. That's what I heard. They already have AI in warehouses at Amazon, and people at Amazon are getting laid off because of AI. That's crazy, ain't it? And like people, if I said this like 4 or 5 years ago, bro, people would have looked at me like I was crazy. It said, "Oh, you're a conspiracy theorist. You're crazy." But now, bro, look what's going on. Look what's happening. People are getting laid off, getting replaced by AI. AI is everywhere. I hear about it every day. There's not one day I can't not hear about AI. It's just, or Gen Z. I have to hear about this shit every day, so I might as well talk about it. Because I have to hear about it every single day. But yeah, man, I don't even know what's about to happen in our future, bro. Everything is going so bad. Everything is bad. 2026 is no doubt the worst year we've had. 100%. And I've been around for a long time, and I've never seen the world this cooked. I've never seen things this bad. I mean, 2023 was kind of rough, but not as rough as now. 2023 was like the peak of like brain rot and YouTube Shorts kids and people scrolling on their phones, and that's when being a streamer was on the rise. And you know, 2023 was kind of bad, but nothing compared to 2026. Bro, even 2025 was better. Even last year was better than now. Even 2024 was better than now. This is the most cooked year we've had. You know, and it's crazy. You can get laid off from your job any day. And then what? You're homeless. You have all these bills. How are you going to pay your bills? It's crazy. And then if you want time, if you want to request time off, they have the power to say no. Isn't that crazy? What if your friend passes away? What if your friend gets married and you request time off and they say no, and you have to miss the wedding or your friend's funeral that was your friend that passed away? Like, bro, these jobs, working a 9 to 5 is so soul crushing, bro. It's soul crushing, bro. That's why I don't want to do it. That's why I'm not gonna do it. It's soul crushing. Because you have to give your soul to these corporate jobs. You have to kiss their ass to keep your job. The moment you tell them no, they can lay you off. They can lay you off for even talking back to them or saying no. Bro, they can fire you for anything they want. They have the power to do whatever they want. Money is the root of all evil, and money gives you power, unfortunately. Like, I'm not saying, for the people watching this, I'm not saying be lazy and don't get a job. I'm saying get a job and follow your dreams. Like, have something on the side. And once your thing on the side takes off, quit that job. Get out of there. Escape the system, man. Escape the matrix. Because you can't rely on the system. The system keeps changing and changing and changing. You could get laid off any day. You could lose your job any day. You know? So it's not good to rely on the system. You got to find your own way out. And it's the only way. Chasing your dreams is the only way. As corny as it sounds, it's the truth. You might think it's corny, but it's not. It's the truth. Chasing your dreams is the only way to escape the matrix and escape the system. Or you're going to be relying on the system the rest of your life, and you're going to have no soul, because your soul has been taken by your job. You know? Like, bro, fuck it. Start a OnlyFans if you have to. Start selling feet pics if you have to, bro. Do what you got to do to get by. Don't give your life to these corporate jobs, bro. you know, because they don't want you to win. Don't rely on the system. And it's just so crazy, bro. This is my whole thing, right? We're taught our entire lives, from first grade or kindergarten, whenever, to chase our dreams. But then the moment we grow up, they're like, nah, you got to be more realistic. You got to come back into reality. Isn't that crazy? We're told our entire lives to chase our dreams. But once we grow up, boomers tell us to come back to reality and find a normal career. Like, we're like, you know those all about me papers that you do when you're a kid? You have to put your name, your age, your favorite color, and what you want to be when you grow up. Yeah, I did that in first grade. And then every year, like your entire life, you're told to chase your dreams. But then the moment you grow up, they're like, nah, get a job, do this, do that. You need to come back into reality. You need to work hard. Life's not about having fun. Okay, if life's not about having fun, what is life about? Life isn't about working. Life isn't like about work. Life isn't like about working your entire life away. Life isn't just about work. That's not what life is about. It's not. Like, there's so much more to life than just working, bro. And why settle for less when you can do more? When you could do so much more with your life, why settle for less? And just be a sucker and work a job like everybody else. Why? When you could do so much more, you have so much more potential. Like, why waste it? You know, be a streamer, be a content creator. Go join the NBA. Fuck it, go join the NBA. Why not? You get one shot. Bro, it's worth the risk. You might make it, you might not. But it's worth it, and you still won because you tried. That's my take. You don't really win or lose because you make it, all right, you win. You don't make it, you still win because you tried. You put yourself out there, and that's more than most people will do, bro. But moral of the story is, bro, chase your dreams. Don't rely on the system. And I don't know what to expect for Gen Z, bro. It's not looking good. That's all I can say. But yeah, man, I want to know your opinion in the comments. I'm out this bitch. Peace.